Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online, Necrom. I've been at the old grindstone since I last recorded. I bulldozed my way through the Bastionymics and I got myself the Dwarven Sphere Pet, and I'm very happy for it. When I started playing and decided how much I enjoyed Dwarven stuff, I was very disappointed to find out that there was an item I would never be able to get because it was exclusive to early adopters. I mean, I was fine with that. I think that's people who... Sir? People who were quick to jump on a game that maybe didn't have so much of a player base or fan base at the beginning. Oh, my nose. Always want to record. I think that's fine to reward them with that kind of thing and keep it exclusive. It didn't make me less sad that I didn't have the thing, but this is an excellent substitute. It's difficult, not difficult. It's tedious to get. You have to put some work into it. And it's a different version. Like you wouldn't mix up the two. This one's a black and copper one, that one's more bronze all the way through. Come to think of it, the other like early exclusive pet was the what are they called? The little, I can't remember what they're called. They look like the skeleton, the wraiths, the frost wraiths. That was one of the other early pets, and it was exclusive. And then I think it's just called a bookworm, WYRM pet was released with this DLC as well, and that's a recolor of that. And I mean the other thing was an exclusive mount, which it was a Sench Tiger, and I think they've had Sench Tigers since that one. What were the early stuff was those two pets, the Tiger mount, it was like a Sheogorath costume with the three faces on it. I forget what that was called. And of course the Beta Monkey, which they've released the Jester Monkey, which is a fine alternative. They should make more monkeys though. I bet they'd be popular pets. I have a friend who desperately wants them to make a pirate monkey like from Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, I did all the fishing too. I love the new fillet option. Alright, this I wanted to do a lot because Gorn has some implications I'm excited for.
Drab attire, sharpened blades, a dangerous glint in the eye. An adventurer, I take it?
I forgot about this
guy. I could use someone with your particular skill set. Let's speak for a moment. I promise to make it worth your while.
What do you need help with?
The island of Gorn is home to a reclusive portal mage by the name of Draenus. His research could further my ascension within House Telvanni. I could use a skilled hand to aid me while I procure these findings.
By procure, do you mean steal?
Nonsense! Oh, there is something to be said about the sharing of knowledge and the marketplace of ideas, but that's neither here nor there. Let's just say there is a tidy sum to be earned by an adventurer who can handle a delicate task.
I can be delicate.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you.
House.
I prepared this boat to take us up to the island. We'll be a bit snug, but it'll do. And do be on guard. I have heard the island isn't the most welcoming of places.
What do you mean by ascension within House Telvanni?
Of course. A few too many syllables, I suppose. How about rise instead? Imagine a ladder. As a Telvanni spellwright, I must prove my skill and expertise each time I wish to go up a proverbial rung. I hope to speed my climb.
And this mage's research is supposed to help with that? Isn't Gorn like, not a retirement home, but kind of where they send Telvanni mages that have gone a little too far off the deep end?
At his peak, Draenus was a Telvanni master unmatched in portal magic. It's been ages since he's published any of his research, but he must still be tinkering away. I'm certain we can find a few pages lying about the island.
And how will this help you gain recognition?
Isn't it obvious? If I publish the findings in my own name, the finest minds on the peninsula will flock to me. Oh, they'll be eager to bask in the genius of Gorolo Given, Portal Master. I can feel their adoration already.
I can't imagine this quest ends well for this man. What can you tell me about the island?
Gorn belongs to House Indaril, as you'll see when we reach their sprawling estate. I've heard they formerly used the island to house the mentally unstable and magically insane.
Magically insane?
I don't know whether it's still in use.
Didn't you research the estate before planning to still research?
Steel is so vulgar. I much prefer material sourcing. And I'll have you know I did plenty of research. For example, the going rate for capable mercenaries such as yourself. A tidy sum, well worth your time and effort.
You don't seem very prepared.
You should know that you're talking yourself out of my memoir. Imagine the prestige you could gain in Telvanni lands for being the loyal and capable servant to an esteemed mage.
Uh-huh. Boat. So are we going to the seducer side or the saint side?
Gorn. Let's see if we can find Draenus. Perhaps my charm will make this easy.
He is... oh, right in the front.
Why in Oblivion is Gorn besieged by Daedra? Adventurer, we should find Draenus. Quickly.
Oh, is he in the middle of the group event? No, he's here.
Ah, another over-eager pupil seeking to profit from my efforts. Could I instead interest you in some fungal tea? No.
Does he have the jester's personality? Hello.
Visitors. Why, I was starting to get lonely.
Hey, where are your eyes?
Two warring legions of Daedra make for poor company, you know. That worm behind you looks like one of the Givens by the curl of his lip. But you're a fresh face. What can I do for you?
Gorolo Given is interested in your research on portal magic. He asked me to help him.
Did he now? Well, most Telvanni try to steal from the best. But Goralo erred in coming to Gorn. Don't you know the nursery rhyme? 2 bantam guas in an aelit's den, each came in 1 piece and left in 10.
Ooh.
You'd better turn around now.
He doesn't seem that insane. A little funny, but are you willing to share your research with Gorolo Given?
You're welcome to my notes. They're scattered around. If you want to round them up, look for a glow. A little spell to help in case I needed to find them again. And ever so pretty. But my new friends from the Shivering Isles might not like it.
What do you mean?
My gift for teleportation magic is just that. A gift. From a Daedra of Sheogorath's realm named Strath. In exchange, I let him and a few legions of his friends come here to revel in the madness of the asylum's insane mages.
Where exactly can we find your notes?
Oh, Strath's lieutenants likely have my notes. They enjoy the way my thoughts unravel on the page. Perhaps you will, too. But let me give you 2 words of advice. First, what Goralo wants isn't worth the price. And second, flatulence.
Oh, okay. Why are there Daedra here?
Not much of a listener, are you? Adorable. Gorn is an asylum for the mentally infirm, if you're a mortal. If you're a Daedra sworn to the Prince of Madness, it's a buffet. An opulent feast ripe for the taking.
So the Daedra are feasting on the madness?
Feasting, bathing, however you like to think of it. But yes, they slake their appetites with the inmates here. And me, too. Strath saw to that. Not all of them have the best table manners, of course. They're feuding with one another.
What do you mean they're feuding?
You know how it is with eternal beings. He stole my prisoner. She gutted my vassal. He's an embodiment of my sovereign's mania. She's an avatar for Sheogorath's dementia. And then the blades come out. Rather tiresome, I must admit.
The voice actor for this guy is just superb delivery. You mentioned Strath. Who's that?
My patron. The little finger of the right hand of Sheogorath, the Prince of Madness himself. All my facility with teleportation magic I owe to Strath. He taught me how to break my brain in all the right ways.
Oh. So Strath is the source of your powers?
Oh no. The research I did in teleportation was all my own. He only set me on the right path, gave me a little trinket to help light the way. But I shouldn't go on about Strath's secrets. If you wish to know more, just read my notes.
Where exactly can we find your notes?
Oh,
okay, we already
Strath's
heard this.
lieutenants likely. Good luck, by which I mean I hope your deaths are painless.
Xander, are you okay? Oh, weird.
A hunt it is. Adventurer, scour the island for glowing notes. Meet me in the middle of the estate once you have them.
And what will you be doing? Besides middle of the estate. Oh, you probably mean over there and not over there.
Draenus wasn't quite what I'd imagined. He didn't even seem the slightest bit bothered by the veritable Daedric war going on behind him. Regardless, we're here for research, not feuding Daedra. The sooner we find it, the better.
What did you expect?
A great mage. Perhaps even a Telvanni master. Though if you go too long without proving your magical prowess, people start to question whether you still deserve the title. And Draenus has spent a very long time here on Gorn.
It seems you aren't the first to come looking for his research.
Perhaps not the first to look, but I intend to be the first to succeed. Once we have that research, we can leave Draenus to his fungal teas. Search the perimeter of the estate. I'll head for the manor house in the middle. We'll meet there.
I'll start looking. How's the war going in there, guys? Oh, it's actually... Oh, someone just is finishing up. Oh, let's see if they win. How come I can see their health bar occasionally, but not the bosses? Hey, he did it. Or they did it. I can't tell from here. Good job. It is a neat group event, though. You fight a Golden State, you fight a Dark Seducer, and they're all their forces, and you fight that big fellow. I love that NPCs or companions XP scales now with their affinity for you. I think Xander... Wait, you can get more than one of those a day? Oh, I didn't know. That has to be rare, right?
What can we learn today?
Let's see. Yeah, you're near max. Yeah, so he gets... Instead of 15, it's 5 every rank, so I think he gets 35% of the XP I get, which is more than double. So he'll level up so much faster now. I don't like these. These are the watchers I don't like that look flayed. Oh, are all the... Hey. I guess all the notes are near the bosses. That makes sense.
I'm wounded. Not...
Xander down. Who is this in the corner? What are you doing over there? Oh, okay, another one of those. That's, I think, the fourth one I found. Secured lodging house Indoril. Struggle to follow up on discoveries. Nevertheless, I feel the breakthrough. Okay. So I'll just... Wait. Why are there only 3? I thought there were supposed to be 4. Oh, this is where Zigit? I don't remember how to. I don't know how to say its name. It's a hunger, and it drops a lead that took a while for me to get. I remember that. Oh, hello. I feel bad kind of fighting the Telvanni guys that are here, because they just live here. Benefactor saw fit the Levin of Gorn. Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. I don't need to fight you, though. I have the lead. I don't need it anymore.
A divergence point. Ha!
Weird. Wait, it says there's... No, yeah. 2 notes over in that, so how come we only went through one side of the place? I thought we would kind of take a tour of both sides. We only went through the Golden Saint side. Hey. So he's level 10 now, I think. Well, now I have to go to the Underweave and farm for that. What is it? The seed? No. I forget what the other component piece is. Seedling, yeah. 25 of each. I do like the change they made where... Well, I guess I thought originally that it was you would get 1 a day and then they would stop dropping, but I guess it's 1 a day and then they have a minuscule chance to drop still. Kind of like items from events. I like that. Because it used to be just like... No one was clear on how it worked. They're like, oh, maybe it was a cooldown per day, but no one really was sure. But now they outright said it, that items like that have a high chance to drop, and then for the rest of the day, a low chance.
Onward and upward.
Clarification is always good. Hey. Whoa! Down I go. The game had a little difficulty reconciling that. What are you doing? Come here. If he's level 10, I should probably rearrange his skills and figure that all out, but I'll do that later. Where do I go from here? I guess this wraps around. What did she say? Normantia Mola? This is not the right way. Oh wait, the path is on the ground floor. Right? Yeah. I got ahead of myself.
have an accord.
So, that away. These things respawn fast. Yeah, because these are Deadlands Watchers, right? The, like, terrible flayed skin ones. There we go, this is the way. Just clear path, folks. Oh. Oh, are we at the meeting point between the two factions? So, I can just go this way, right? I forget if I even went this way before. This is, I think, a boss room? So I must have. That person just flew into the ceiling. Oh yeah, I have been in here.
This will be your final mistake.
Kiag. Oh, Kiag actually has a menagerie of both groups, it seems.
Is this too difficult? Why do you even bother?
Isn't this the mechanic that the trial in Blackwood had? I forget. It's been a while since I did it. Hey, I'm trying to do something here.
You seem quite fatigued.
No one can match my power.
Ow. I don't remember her hurting this much. Uh-oh. Stop. Wow, these ads are really annoying. Get out of here. Oh, okay. They ended the fight. I did not have trouble with that enemy the first time through. Oh, entry 7. Refuse to put his name to paper no matter the size of his gift. To include his name in any research can certainly condemn the entirety of it to the realm of a madman, but still. Prism is as confounding as it's beautiful. Uh-huh. The Prism of Moribund Sapience. No record of it. Okay. Oh. Well, that looks fine. Wait, how do I get to the room? Oh, neat, look. Saint Path, Seducer Path. Oh, that's just a pile of burning books. Oh wait, there's still golden saints here.
Ah, there you are. Please tell me your search was successful, adventurer.
Well, I haven't actually been in this room before. Velothi paintings everywhere.
The Golden Saints happily serve Sheogora.
Hello. Nice skeleton.
I hope you found everything I'm looking for. The sooner I can leave this place behind, the better.
Here, I found these pages around the island.
Excellent. Let's take a look. This can't be right. It's little more than a personal journal. There's barely anything worth publishing. And what's this about a prism? Oh, how interesting. I've got an idea, adventurer.
What are you thinking?
Draenus writes that he turned the Manus Rotunda into a magical conduit. That would make this room the center of his work with portals. Yet there's no sign of this prism. If he hid it, then it must be important.
Where do you think he hid the prism?
If I were a master of teleportation, I'd hide my secrets in a place only I could reach. That's it! The magical foci on the balcony above us. If we activate them, we may open a portal to Draenus' little hiding place. Oh, I'm a genius!
Tell me what to do.
Activate the foci above us while I conjure a portal. With any luck, we'll reveal all of Draenus' little secrets.
These are just chandeliers. These are weird chandeliers, actually. They're cool, though.
Take note, adventurer. It takes an extremely skilled mage to effectively wield this magic.
Oh. Hey, there's the orange and pink butterflies up here. Those are kind of a telltale sign. You know it's fine.
Yes, I can feel the flow of magicka. Keep going.
What is going to happen to you?
We've almost got it. Quickly, the last focus is down here. I can't hold on much longer.
This? This is a focus? It's just a bunch of vines.
What? How did you manage this? It seems I underestimated you. But I won't allow you to take the prism. I won't.
Don't let him get away. Follow him. I just need to catch my breath. Meet me at the docks once you have his prism.
Oh. Oh, I don't want to... Oh, there's Strath. Hello. Many monologues?
You've come far enough.
Oh, there's a nice statue of Sheogorath here. Ooh, Strath has a lot of HP.
Time to put an end to this. It's past your bedtime.
Okay. That's just your I'm invincible and now you're gonna sit through my monologue segment, huh? Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Something feels wrong with, like, my stats. Like, nothing's working right.
I've been found. Against all odds and protections. Come, we should talk.
Okay.
It seems you've succeeded where all my previous visitors failed. Most of them fled at the sight of the Daedra, but not you. That's impressive.
You seem different.
I do? Well, we mustn't waste the opportunity. I beg you, don't give the prism to your mage associate. It warps you, twists you until you can understand what it shows you. I thought it a gift from Sheogorath, but what it revealed...
What did it show you?
It showed me the sinews of the plains, the strings of magic threading together all existence. Oh, it showed me how to open portals to any corner of reality. But it brought me never-ending unease, maddening curiosity.
Can't you just get rid of the prism?
I thought I could set it aside whenever I wanted, but the damage is done. I can't return to the way I was before, even if I wanted to. There's not much of me left. Gerallo Given may be a fool, but he doesn't deserve this. Warn him, please.
Oh, this is the whole thing as one book. Oh, but like, also missing pages. Hmm. Yeah, he has the jump between 24 and 28. Oh, there's a lot of searchables in here. Why do we have ceiling-high stacks of furniture? Are there really no other... Have I found all the new books in this expansion already? That can't be right. Oh, plenty of things. There we go. Brief history of House Sylvani. And we reject the pact. Ooh, the little Kwama wooden sculpture that are apparently super common. I have the Strider one, and I think the dog? Alright, I guess I take the...
What you have there is incredible, but damned. It corrupted me. It'll do the same to that given mage you're helping.
So I shouldn't give it to him. Unless I want him to be crazy. Got it. Oh, he's just really at the docks, huh? Alright. And then I suppose there's an easy... Oh, wait. Can I just... No! I don't want to participate in this. I'd rather go around if I can. Let's go this way. No, not like this. Like this. Oh, someone's just like swept through and killed everything in the path here. Wow. There is a single wolf. You're not aggroing on me. You're too far away. Looks cool.
Over here, adventurer. Let's chat.
Righto.
Well, where did that fool's portal take you? Did you recover that prism Draenus wrote about? Or at least some more of his research? I'd hate to leave this smoldering heap empty-handed.
Here, I found more of Draenus' research.
Remarkable. Even at a glance, I can see these are more comprehensive than the scribbles you found strewn about the island. Oh, it's a pity Draenus became so confused. There's a shadow of his genius in these pages. What of the prism?
I have it.
Oh my! I hadn't dared to hope, but it seems this prism is a Daedric artifact, and a powerful one at that. This prism could accelerate my studies beyond imagining. Oh, I can't imagine Draenus was happy about parting with it.
Draenus warned me that the prism corrupts its owner.
Corrupts its owner? Oh, was this the cause of Draenus's deterioration? I suppose his research notes alone would serve for publication. It might be rash to expose a mind as important as mine to the prism's affliction.
What will you do with it?
I've spent years hoping for the chance to study an artifact such as this. Now, I'm not so sure. I certainly can't leave the prism here. Someone else might claim it, and my place in House Telvanni. So perhaps I lock it away, or destroy it?
Might be a good idea.
On further consideration, I find Draenus' notes are more than enough. Even his margin scribbles have valuable insights about portal creation and transplanar travel. Here, your payment. And I'll even mention your name in a footnote.
Oh, thank you.
The journey towards my ascension was made a little easier today. Despite the hordes of Daedra and the smell of burning fungus, I'd say this went remarkably well.
What will you do now?
Interested, are we? Of course you are. No one can spend an hour in my company and come away without an appreciation for my intellect. Well, I'm awash with brilliant ideas.
Was the research helpful?
It may have pointed me in the right direction. I hope to present my findings to representatives of House Telvanni back in Necrom. They'll be eating out of my hands. I'll have to choose between all the offers and titles.
Are you able to reproduce Tyrannus' results?
If they ask, I'll simply say, "But of course, my Magister." If that old loon got results, then so can I. Soon enough, you'll hear my name from lips of strangers. I'll be remembered every time a portal is opened.
Interesting. I wonder if there's any...
Tempting though it may be to keep it, I suppose I should just toss this wretched prism into the sea.
Oh.
What the? Oh! That treasure is not to be wasted on a mortal like you.
Oh. Oh. Well, he's still breathing, so he's probably fine. Prism Morbid Sapiens. Okay, I'll put that there. What does it do? Ew. Why does it do that? It becomes a squishy thing? What are your thoughts, Melon?
I suppose I ought to figure out how to free myself from this crystal.
Ah, you said that already.
But I have to say, your rucksack carries me to some interesting places.
Righto. Interesting places we go. So I guess now let's just head westward. I have 4 major locations, points of interest, and how many more overland? Oh, 5. 4? 4. How many quests? 1, 2, 3, 6 quests throughout here. So, we'll just see. Whatever I stumble across, I'll do, and then I'll have to go hunting for the rest of them. So I'd probably just stick to the main road, honestly. Ooh, we're gonna go to that Dwemer ruin. I'm a little surprised there wasn't a Dwemer Dwelve in this DLC. Like, the only thing Dwemer is this little area. That's it. And there's a few weird locations in Apocrypha with some dwarven robots and stuff, but that's it. Just keeping an eye out for any NPCs on the side of the road.
I find the funerary rituals of the Dark Elves fascinating. Before I started my route, I spent some time in Necrom, learning about their traditions. I saw no spirits, but perhaps that's because I have no kin here.
Fair enough. What a nice open-minded fellow. Oh, wait, I should cut north. Maybe not go too close to the Nightmare Den. That world boss sucks. There's a few world bosses in this DLC that are just stinkers, and that's one of them. It's like the Nightmare enemies are just a little too overtuned. They're not too difficult, but they're very... like, they're very aggressive. They need more breaks between their attacks. So who is here? Thorin Armus. Oh, there's a piece of the Telvanni thing down there. I want to get back up, please. Oh, there's a chest over there. Hey, That's a dwarven scarab. I thought those were only over in the Reach. That's interesting. What are the implications of that? I thought there was like a regionally exclusive. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Brigands, scoundrels, fleshy constructs.
Fleshy constructs?
You saved the Clockwork City. As a friend to the living gods, help me.
Do I know you? I don't remember you.
Your sacred underground laboratory is under attack. It hasn't been disturbed since Otherseal studied with the dwarves there. Please, before it's overrun.
Slow down. What's going on exactly?
Kemelzi, where the magician himself studied
Thorn
among the
arms?
dwarves, is under attack. The Painted Eye found Kemelzi despite all our secrecy. I left Nelfas Drathan to defend Sothaseal's laboratory, since he's a clockwork apostle.
Who are the Painted Eye?
Mercenaries who steal magical items. Kemelzi holds dwarven technology and the magician's experiments. It's a banquet for their vile appetites. Please, talk to Nilfas Drathan
Don't know
and
this guy.
remove the Painted Eye from Kemelzi. The Tribunal will reward you.
I'll see what I can do about the Painted Eye and Kemel Z.
You'll find the entrance to Kemelzi here. It may be difficult to spot, but the elevator should take you straight into the magician's laboratory.
A memory of a
Nilfas
mystery.
Drathan will be there somewhere. Find him and rid the holy site of the Painted Eye.
Who's Nilfas Drathan?
One of Sothaseal's clockwork apostles. He's a little arrogant, but I think our time together has endeared me to him in his own way. He stopped looking down on me and instead began talking to me through notes and letters. Still, he's an odd one.
Odd how?
I don't want to say anything out of turn. I'm sure he has his reasons as well. But the things Nilfas says seem overzealous, even for an apostle.
Tell me about the Painted Eye.
A violent group. They take what they want and do what they want with what they take. I don't know why they stormed Kemelzi or even how they found out about it, but they started looting the outer laboratory as soon as they broke through the door.
What do they want in Kemel Z?
I'm not sure. I don't even think they knew. Usually organized violence has someone there to oversee it, right? When I fled the underground, I didn't notice anyone who was in charge. Seems strange to me.
You left Nilfas alone to deal with the Painted Eye?
He's not alone. Kemelzi is filled with dwarven machines, fabricants, and there's even a factotum who oversees all the security measures. Between the dwarven constructs and Sothaseal's own mechanical creations, the Painted Eye should slow down.
Fabricants? Factotums?
Oh, yes, of course. Fabricants are being created by Sothaseal of both metal and flesh. They're works of genius who populate the Clockwork City. Factotums are entirely mechanical and resemble large suits of armor. They talk too.
You know, I don't think anyone in the universe has actually ever explained like a decisive difference between the two of those things. Tell me more about Kemel Z.
Back in the First Era, before the Tribunal ascended to godliness, King Nerevar brokered an alliance with the dwarves. Dumak Dwarf King gifted Sothaseal a wing of Kemel Z as a sign of that alliance.
Does he still use it?
Oh no, he's much too busy. Now, most of Kemel Z belongs to the remaining dwarven machines. Nilfas and I care for Sothaseal's wing. Nilfas oversees Sothaseal's experiments, and I keep thieves and miscreants from the doors. This is my fault.
What did Sothaseal study in his wing?
Magics that are far beyond the scope of my understanding. Sometimes, the Telvanni Masters try and access the wing to see what Sothaseal studied, but we have defensive measures in place to keep them from seeing too much of his research.
Okay. So it's dwarven automatons and fabricants and factotums? It's a mix of clockwork and dwarven? That's interesting that you don't usually like to mix the two. I mean, they're similar enough. Why not, right? How do I... Oh, there's like a hard invisible wall here. Weird. guess I just keep going. Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting your soup. So who are these guys? The Painted Eye? Never heard of them. Well, how are you doing on experiences, Ander? We fought a little bit and you leveled up. It's pretty good. Cool. See you later. Stormblade. So I guess we're only going to the Sotha Sill section, not the entire thing. That's so weird that there are dwarven scarabs here, though, because that was something like almost exclusive. Well, at first it seemed like it was exclusive to Arksand in that region. I was like, I kind of thought it was like a northern dwarf creation, not an eastern dwarf. Oh, there's people here. Well, this is definitely dwarven. I've had it a lot where enemies drop 2 furnishing planes at a time lately. I don't even have that passive on.
Poor factotum. A few missing components and you cease to function. A creature of flesh, but without the sign of the painted. Come here.
Hello.
The hero of Clockwork City. I should bow to you. I assume that fool Thorin sent you here. Well, I have the situation under control. Your presence isn't necessary here, and it draws too much attention. Let's not trouble the gods unduly.
You dealt with the Painted Eye already?
Currently dealing with... I'm activating the dwarven constructs. They're highly effective at frightening off any hostiles who come here. Really, this is standard procedure. I'm not even sure what that dithering fool was worried about.
Why would they make all this effort and then get scared away?
Have you faced animunculi? Whatever the Painted Eye are after, I doubt it's valuable enough to drive them to such bravery. Not when murderous dwarven machines spring from every wall.
You mean you don't know why the Painted Eye are here?
How could you possibly think I'd know something like that? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have sacred items to collect. Best not let any Painted Eye stragglers find Lord Set's world-altering projects. Give my regards to Thorin.
Wait, I have some questions.
I truly do not have the time for this. Fine. If it means you're less likely to poke your nose in matters
So, like, this is the bad guy, right?
Then I'll listen to your queries.
Thorin said you're a Clockwork Apostle.
I didn't replace my flesh out of curiosity. If you're wondering what one of Set's most devoted followers is doing here, I came to study his greatest machine and keep it protected. Which is what you're keeping me from.
You did that to your arms on purpose?
Flesh is flawed. Why else would Set create a world of mechanical permanence? In the Clockwork City, my arms allowed me to access more research and study more mechanisms than you'll ever encounter.
What is the Clockwork City?
A world
Why am
set
I asking
apart
it?
from our own. Set, Sotha Sill, whatever name you call him by, created it. It's a place of machines where everything runs routinely and very little changes. I'd be surprised if you ever laid eyes on it.
I've been to the Clockwork City and saved Sotha Sill.
Then why did you ask me what it was? You've wasted my time when Set's greatest works could be under siege.
I love that they actually call out that kind of inconsistency. What is a factotum?
That mechanism there. They were built to maintain the Clockwork City. Usually they stick to singular tasks, sweeping maintenance, that sort of thing. This one is a prototype, one of the earlier models, which explains its poor condition.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken.
If I had to guess, the damage occurred during the painted eye's attack.
I don't have any other questions.
I'm locking this door behind me. You can see yourself out.
Yeah, he's definitely the bad guy and he broke the factotum, right?
Alert.
Protus.
Deception. Danger. Repair construct. Stop the betrayer. Analyzing.
Subject?
Unknown. Threat detection. Unknown. Begin friendly introduction. Greetings. I am Protus.
Colonel Z.
Security oversight.
Error.
Diagnostic check. Error. Error.
Deception? Danger? What's going on here?
Dreaming. Burnt field.
Oh, don't do the dreaming thing.
Rust. Apostle Nilfar Strafen override.
Doors.
Unlocked. Painted eye hostiles. Outer laboratory. Compromised. Error. Dreaming. Incomplete. Diagnostic test. Failed. Protus model. Critical components missing.
Nilphas Drathan let the painted eye in?
Conclusion.
Affirmative.
Imperative. Stop. Apostle Nilfar Strafen. Protus security oversight. Error. Protus assistance. Repair required. Critical components missing.
Where can I find your missing components?
Scanning for components. Recipient's cortex. West wing. Cognition cluster. West wing. Self-repair protocols. Accessible. Components required.
Okay. Let's fix a robot. There's a lot of junk around here.
In desperation, all things consume one another. Is this a sign of imperfection?
Oh, we got...
Or is this the fundamental truth of creations? Is it separate from the morality of the mortal world?
We have holographic lectures? That's cool. I have a dwarven sphere. Well, my dwarven sphere is much smaller than that one. I love the size difference there. Hey, I need that.
You are interrupting scholarship.
You know, he's not wrong. They are, in fact, interrupting scholarship. I kind of wish... I mean, it's asking a lot, but I do wish that the companions commented even on the side quests, not just the main quests. But that is asking a lot. I wonder how many of those little Sothisil lectures there are throughout here. Where does this go? Outer laboratory, okay. Hello, Protus.
Scanning component location. Components nearby. Insert into Palmar shelf.
I'll just give these to you.
Recipient's cortex. Functional. Cognitive cluster. Restored. Corporeal system repair. Complete. Hello. I am Protus. Camel Z security oversight construct.
Oh, you're much more
I
coherent.
ensure that the inner laboratory is not disturbed until the creator, Lord Set, returns.
You're fixed now?
My form is fully functional, but my memory and connection to the systems here remain fractured. Nilfar Strafen removed the mnemonic fragments which facilitated that connection. We will need to install new ones.
What are those?
Another of Lord Set's early projects. Later he stored his memories in the stars. But in Camel Z he was more grounded. They can connect information to the inner workings of the laboratory. Importantly, they are compatible with my form.
If we find the mnemonic fragments, you'll be able to reconnect the laboratory?
Affirmative. These are the locations of the major mnemonic fragments. Find them, and my systems will be fully restored.
Are you going to accompany me? Oh, you are. I would love for them... Well, first let them get through all the different 10 races, main 10 races of Tamriel, but I would love for them to have a factotum companion. Like, they should do a weird pair, like a factotum and a Maumur. Oh, this place is big. This is much bigger than I was expecting. Why are you glowy? Oh, almost fell off. Wow. These guys are just common enemies. They give 275 experience for Azander now that he has all those buffs from Affinity. To make it so much easier to max him out. Floral Atelier. Atelier? I don't know what that word is. I mean, it's a garden. It's a pretty garden, actually. These are tiny Kaguti fabricants. They're usually gigantic. Major mnemonic fragment, the flora.
I've studied countless specimens. None are without flaws, yet all achieve a sort of beauty. Is that it? In order to create a form this pure, must I master the art of irregularities?
It took the creator a long time to differentiate mandatory flaws from those he could improve upon.
No. Yep. I mean, isn't that the thing? There's beauty in imperfection. It's what makes things stand out and more interesting. Ooh, another projection?
Others believe in chaos. They think their choices give them agency. I know differently, yet I find myself hesitating. Am I action-worried my actions lead to failure?
This is cool. Just more like... I mean, of the Tribunal, Sota still has the least amount of, like, screen presence. Ooh. I mean, I think even combined with his appearances in Clockwork City, in Somerset, and maybe this, he doesn't come close to the amount of stuff that you see with Vivek or Almalexia across the games they've been in. What is this room? I didn't... Oh, I'll have to check on the way out. It seems sandy. The fauna.
Given time, your joints will wear down. Your precision footpads will dent and crumble. But in this moment, and only this moment, you are perfection itself.
Interesting.
Self-repair was the only way the creator could circumvent inevitable deterioration.
How come you didn't comment on the last room? Oh wait, you did. I just completely forgot. It would be really cool to have a factotum companion. Did I miss a projection on the other? I have to go
Time wears you down to nothing. You break and stagnate. How do I keep you functioning after I leave?
Oh, that was you. Not you. You. Oh, okay. I didn't know what I was looking at over there. So flora, fauna, and sparks. Oh, these are just factotums. Unfinished oh! Weird! That's so... have they ever had ones that run around that are like that? They must, and I just have never noticed. The spark.
You think, you talk, you move, and you have a name. What is missing?
Where are there dead people?
You, Proteus, have more purpose than half of all mortals. So why aren't you better than them?
The Creator left before I could learn the answer to his question.
Oh, is this kind of like a reflection thing for Protus?
Return to the antechamber. I will meet you there, so we can gain entrance to the inner laboratory.
I like that she has like a crackle, like it's a low quality recording, like you would hear from like 50 years ago or something like that. I guess more than that at this point. 70, 80 years ago. I didn't see this one though. Did I? Oh, another chest. Oh, a master. Lucky me. Did they always give 3 items? I thought master chest would give you 2. Feels like I'm getting more rewards than you normally do. I've noticed that with a couple master chests. I thought you always just got 2.
Security oversight protocols becoming available. Searching for Apostle Nilfar Strafen.
He went through the door over there.
Dreaming. Soft robes. Furrowed brows. Apostle's journal available. Talk to me while my connection is restored.
Wait, is this gonna end up being that, like, you are the actual reincarnation of his sister? Of Sothasyl's sister? Because that's the thing, is the factotums, well, it's heavily implied, but the factotum's minds and memories are derived from his dead sister?
This is a visually recorded journal, one of Set's inventions that was too flawed to bring to the Clockwork City. I wonder what the issue with this one is. No matter. The only way to understand is to study. I'll keep a record of my time here. Entry 1. I spent so many years idolizing Set's perfect creations, but he is a fool. When one machine doesn't work, you don't leave it incomplete. You destroy it and build anew. So why is this imperfect world still standing? Why does Nern exist? Entry 228. Still no documents on why Set continues to allow a flawed plane to exist. Why allow this broken place to continue? There may be answers within the probabilis, but Protus refuses to open the doors. Obstinate machine. I will have answers. Entry 239. There are no answers, no resolutions, no recorded thoughts or explanations, nothing. The Clockwork City exists, as does the probabilis. Maybe this is what I'm here to achieve. If Nern can be fixed, it will be with the probabilis. Entry 279. Those painted-eye fools care only for profit, and their leaders are far too simple-minded to double-cross me. While they deal with Thorin and the laboratory security, I'll disable Protus. With the probabilis, I will make things right.
Uh-oh. Hey, what's the probabilis?
Laboratory security and oversight protocols restored. Locating Apostle Nilfar Strafen. Dreaming. Damp cough. Polished key. Apostle Nilfar Strafen and several unregistered guests approach the Clockwork Probabilis.
What's that?
Intrinsic forces govern events on Nan. Some are constant, like the force which compels objects to fall to the ground, while others defy prediction and categorization. The probabilis allows for willful manipulation of such forces.
So the probabilis controls these rules?
It is a prototype, a precursor to Lord Set's great work, the Throne Align. If Apostle Nilfar Strafen activates the probabilis, Nern will suffer destabilization. Loss of life will far exceed acceptable thresholds. Safeguards breached.
What's wrong?
The Painted Eye breached the door to the inner laboratory. They are close to the Clockwork Probabilis, and Apostle Nilfar Strafen is with them. I will use the security measures to hinder them, but we must protect the Probabilis.
Where is it?
Through the door Apostle Nilfar Strafen used when we first met. It will open for you now.
Okay. Are you coming with? Yeah, you are. Okay.
Protus, you're active?
Halt, Apostle. You won't reach the probabilis.
What? Okay. Wasn't there a guy like this in, I think it was Legends, that like basically almost like note for note is the same character? He thought that Set's like Set.
The probabilis. It's what Set wanted.
That he like sells the sil.
Your hypothesis is incorrect. This will only result in catastrophic failure.
Yeah, he thought that Sothasil was like not doing everything he should be doing, so he like took matters into his own hands and made some poor mistakes, but he also made some terrible abominations. I remember reading about that. Are we gonna get like no explanation of these painted eye guys? They're just a bunch of mercenaries and that's it?
That was intellectually stimulating.
If you say so.
You're too late. The clockwork probabilis is mine to control.
We must stop him before his actions cause irreparable damage.
Found it.
Okay. You know, not a lot of clockwork. There was just the room with the factotums, and that was it, and the fabricants. Well, that's just outright.
We arrived too late. Apostle Nilfos Drayton activated the probabilis. Stop him before it makes a lasting change.
Are you not joining us? Okay.
The probabilis is active. You think the likes of you won't stop me?
Wow, they love this mechanic in this DLC.
You're worn out.
A shield that is powered by a bunch of mobs. Or ads, I guess. Oh, really? What is that one throwing at me? Are we fighting now, or are you doing more weird stuff?
I am the master of the prop. Why won't you let me fix what he couldn't? What have you done? I was going to...
Wonder what he was gonna do.
Hidden directive activated.
What?
Streaming.
It works. I knew it would, but combining mnemonic fragments in this way is complicated.
Oh, are we underwater? Oh, cool. It's like, what's it called? Graven Deep. Neat. Hey, Syl. Long time no see.
The savior of my clockwork city. I knew you'd be the one I spoke to. It's not often that one bound by mortality comes to my attention more than once. Most, like Nilfos Drayton, are wisps of smoke in the fires of time.
You knew Nilfos Drayton would do this?
Even as a mnemonic fabrication, I know that many will take issue with my work. Nilfos Drayton tried to reconcile his beliefs with reality, and his answers fell short. He left to false conclusions, as he was always going to.
Why didn't you stop him?
I could not. Just as he could not stop himself from committing this act. Cause and effect are matters of fact. Now that the Drayton event is concluded, Protus will receive new safeguard directives. When we are through, speak to Protus.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
You didn't sate your curiosity the last time we spoke. Very well. Ask your questions. I'll answer you truthfully, though I cannot promise that you'll find my answers more satisfactory this time.
You keep saying you're in mnemonic fabrication. You're not Sothasil?
Mnemonic fragments store memories. I sought to use the memories to create an artificial animus. Alas, all I was able to achieve was the appearance of a fully developed soul. I am a convincing lie, Artificial, perhaps more than Protus.
How do you know about the last time we met?
I know because the Sothasil who made me knew. Knowledge, foresight, whatever name you give it, it is my burden.
Why do you keep talking like you're Sothasil?
Such is the duality of my mind. I know I am not the true Sothasil, but my memories are his. My thoughts mirror his. I speak like him because the memories allow for only one way of speaking. I exist only for the sake of this conversation.
What will happen to you after this ends?
Protus will preserve the mnemonic fragments so I will not fall to ruin. But I will not grow or develop either. I will be stuck in stasis until such time as circumstance alters my course. I hope my original does not face the same fate.
Does this set up that, like, Sothasil does survive in a capacity? Interesting. Do you know why the clockwork probabilities are still functional?
The progression of time is linear. It expands in both directions at a fixed rate. Nilfis Drathan activated the probabilis. Therefore it must be functional so that it could be activated. Do you think leaving it the way I did was irresponsible?
Yes.
You seem resolute in that. The truth, which is what I promised, is that this wasn't your decision to make. It was mine. I did what I had to, as you would have done in my position, regardless of the outcome.
Why study all these different things?
My laboratories here in Kemel Z were the beginning of a much larger project. I knew where my experiments in tinkering would lead, but without starting here, those goals would never be achieved. Because I knew my success, I also knew my course.
If you knew where this is going, why'd you need to tinker?
I could offer you a convincing lie, but I did promise the truth. Knowing and understanding are entirely different. I knew what I needed to create down to every gear and wire. But still, I did not understand a single piece.
So you experimented in order to understand?
Precisely. I suppose you could say that I worked backwards, and in doing so found more answers than I thought I had questions.
There's nothing else I want to ask. I'll talk to Protus. Hey, Protus. Protus, you'd be a fun house guest.
Your work here is complete. I thank you for your service. If you would not mind returning to Thorin Armus, please tell him that his presence is no longer needed in Kemel Z.
Thorin won't be able to come back here?
He is mortal. Mortals can be swayed to endanger the security of Kemel Z. I'm sure Thorin Armus will quickly be assigned to another sacred site. Do not fear for Thorin Armus. I will maintain this laboratory on my own. It is my duty.
What about the painted eye?
Without Nilfis Drathan to guide them, the painted eye's presence here will dwindle until the halls are quiet once more. I will work with the security systems in order to drive the painted eye out.
How long will that take?
I cannot say. It may only take a few hours, or it could take a season. It depends on how stubborn they are. But after they are gone, I will begin the locking sequence. Like my creator before me, I will shun the world of mortals.
You're gonna lock the doors?
Not me. The creator, Sothasil, did. My directives must be detailed and precise, as I oversee many systems here in Kemel Z. I have one last directive to fulfill before beginning my new duties. Here, this is payment for the services you rendered.
Oh. Is that it?
My security measures will ensure that whatever painted eye remains here is dealt with. The rest of my routines are set. I will care for Kemel Z and ensure that it is protected.
Oh, okay. That's kind of sad, but okay. They were going to this whole thing that, like, Protus would have this cool, like, awakening moment, like what it is and all this, and they didn't really touch on that. It's a little disappointing. Hey, where's Dude Man meet him? Where'd he... I guess he's just gone. Is he on the other side of the bridge, maybe? No, he's just not here. Alright, we're going to Eldisra then next, and we'll do it in the next episode. So, what's that? Is this lake or river water? This is... Oh, this is lake. Interesting. That makes sense. Wish I'd known about that. It would be easy to fish here. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.